Right, welcome to another preview of new content here within the Q4 content drop on rFactor 2 in 2022. It is the Formula E London ePrix track, and as you know, we've had the Formula E race on a virtual sim racing competition within London in the end of July. The guys have already raced this track back then as a beta version, you know, the same as Le Mans Virtual Series has done with Bahrain. But finally, it comes to the public. Finally, here it is. We are checking out the London ePrix in the Mercedes. Before I go out on track, though, I quickly need to reduce a little bit on the car specific FFB mold. Otherwise, my wheel is not going to be happy, or my arms are not going to be happy either way. And then we head out on track. I have never ever raced this track. I'm shifting gears despite there is no gear, but it is the London ePrix, and you see it is a twisty up and downhill racetrack that comes to rFactor 2 for the Formula E content. Now, yes, arguably the Formula E content has been enjoyed a little low enthusiasm or a little low popularity lately. Whoops, we are breaking ourselves, but those. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot that it is a double hairpin here. Well, oops. So that proves the point. I've never actually raced this track before. I just saw like there's chicken coming. Anyway, those Formula E tracks are quite technical and they are quite interesting to do racing on. And especially this track, though, I think we could seeing it to be used for future qualifying sessions. And now you're like, but why? The track is so long, it's so twisty and so everything. Because, yeah, exactly because of that. Because that will be the perfect environment to find who is fastest in a Formula E car. It is a crazy racetrack. I've just done one single lap so far, but it feels absolutely crazy. And obviously right now I'm not doing the saving, the lift and coast and everything. But you see, it is still a track which is pretty much stop and go. And I guess efficiency is a huge key around here, as you don't have too much braking zones. You need to probably lift and coast through a lot of areas on this track. Maybe not even accelerating hard between hairpins and chicanes. You know, this one is one of those. And it's going to be interesting to drift slide it around the second apex there. That's for sure. Now, I think that sort of straight was a bit longer, so you can push it a little harder. But here, I think we should start braking for this turn. It is a hairpin, not a 90-degree turn. Yeah, so this is also a bit on how you learn a track. The track will be $7.99 on the store or on the rFactor 2 DLC shop. And can, of course, be bought also in the Q4 22 content drop pack, where you can save up to 30% on the content. Almost double right-hander. That is more like a chicken though. So now come the two hairpins. I mean, Formula E racing is sort of disgusting and sort of interesting in the same way. Not because of the electronic engine or because of the sounds, of course, but It just requires a different style of racing. You have to do the saving on the fuel. What? Bonk. Which means you can't really do passes the usual way when you just break that a little bit later. If you do that once, if you just break that little bit later for a turn, you might simply run out of energy. Because you're not making the required fuel mileage and saving. About the cars, obviously Gen 3 is coming to the real world. I'm not sure if it's also coming to rFactor 2, but guessing that Formula E has always been with rFactor 2, I believe that the G3, the Gen 3 car is about to come to the simulation as well. So I'm now kind of stuck behind this AI. So guys, what do you think about the track? What do you think about Formula E content in general on rFactor 2? Put it down in the comments area below. I'm happy to have a look at it as I'm now preparing for a dive. What a dive. He turned in on me. Kidding, I turned in on him, kind of. Anyway, get out your thoughts, guys. Tell me what you think about this track. Tell me what you think about the cars. Tell me what you think about the Formula E concept in general. Also regarding the usability for sim racing and so on. Would be really looking forward to hear your thoughts. And in all honesty, I'm just now trying one more final lap with a good flow around these corners. Hopefully going faster than I am already done. Just to give it another shot. So, the track 1 minute 30 long, or 1 minute 27, 26 probably when you esport it. That is a very long track for Formula E types, but I gotta say, back then when I saw the London ePrix, I quite appreciated the track. Because it's twisty, it got a lot of corners, it's not like the others where you're literally going around hairpin after hairpin. Or tricky section after tricky section. This is, it has some changes, you know, it has some this and that. For the first time, I'm on the outside for a hairpin. Not allowed to turn all the way on the wheel for best rotation in this car. The final chicken. Up the hill. It also has a great atmosphere with this stadium hall. So yeah, guys, that is the new London ePrix here around in rFactor 2. Again, tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. The track will be available for $7.99 on the store. And, well, let's see when we are seeing it being raced in a bigger competition. I think for right now, it's only really about the fact that the Formula E packaging or the Formula E tracks are getting slowly but surely into the rFactor 2 simulation. So that a full season can be raced in FE Accelerate. Yeah, anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. That's gonna do it for the Formula E London ePrix track. If you appreciate the content, please, again, follow up on Twitch, subscribe on the YouTube channel, and make this community grow. Again, thank you for watching, thank you for enjoying, and see you there on the next stream. See you, bye-bye.